Welcome to a world set in a nightmarish universe of odd forms and somber tapestry, designed around the idea being thrown into the world. Isolated and lost inside this dreamlike world, we will explore interconnected regions in a non-linear fashion. Welcome to the world of Scorn. I am your host Corbin, and we are going to dive into this world, how it looks, feels, and performs on the Steam Deck. Just recently, Scorn has been shown on Gamescom in August 2022 with a special level, the Prologue. And today, a Kickstarter mail has been sent out announcing that supporters backing this game at tier 2 or higher will get access to the Prologue. My key already arrived, and we had a look live on stream how the Prologue plays, but I want to show you how this installs and how this looks and feels directly on the Steam Deck in this video. So we are going to have a look at the installation process. As this is just released, it has not been tested yet by Valve, so it has the question mark here, and the developer said they are not actively looking if it's supported on Steam Deck. But I can tell you already, it installs. We just have to make sure that the Visual C++ runtime is installed. So a little installer will come up, and we have to operate this either with the touch screen or by pressing the Steam button and operating the mouse. The installer here will go through. It had an issue with earlier versions of Proton, but this got fixed in Proton 6.3, where also Everspace 2 had the same installer and an issue. So this is fixed, and the installer will just run through. We can close this, so we have to operate the touchscreen or the mouse, but with this, the game could get at least a playable rating. As otherwise, and we're going to have a look at that as well, the controls are working really well, and the performance is good, and the text is well readable. So they start with this screen, and we can press any key. We can adjust the brightness or just confirm. And when we have a look here at the settings, controls are gamepad controls. Video settings are set to 800p, and it's auto-detected to have the overall quality too high. And that's all you need to know to get started here. We are going to start a new game. This is our character, which just wakes up. We have no idea what is going on. Apparently we are moving towards this complex. Crawling around the floor. Sound design is awesome. The visuals are great. And this is a place where we can start taking over control. And if you have seen the alpha demo already, this will look familiar to you. But this is completely different to the alpha demo. And from what I've seen, the alpha demo, those parts have been altered already a lot. So probably that level will not be in the game. This here, though, will be part of the final game. And the developers have already noted that the performance will be the same. So the hardware specifications for this level and the final game will totally be the same. And as you can see, this is running really smooth on the deck. I will just show you with the performance overlay. We are mostly running at 60 FPS. There will be some areas, some bigger areas where it dips down. I've seen it going down to like 40 FPS, but on the deck's screen you don't see that. And if you set the limiter to 40 FPS, I think it will be totally fine and well playable. Controls are feeling great, which I was suspecting, as this is also being released on Xbox. I will just show you moving around this corridor into the next area. As here you can see, performance-wise, it will dip down a little bit, but it's totally playable without issues. Feels great, the controls are good. Audio is working fine. Nothing to complain about, so I guess if App Software would reach out to Valve, if Valve is not testing this sooner or later themselves, and get at least a playable rating. The text is well readable, and the performance out of the box performs really well. So I guess only the installer of the Unreal Engine prerequisites will prevent this from getting a verified rating. You can also see, in comparison to the alpha demo, that this has been polished a lot for performance. There are no hiccups, very, very smooth. And you have to explore and solve puzzles. So this is what we are going to do. Solving the first puzzle. This is a little bit similar to what we've seen in the alpha demo, where we get the... it's like a spike on our hand. You can then use to operate this device here. So we have some extra controls here, like a direction, use and exit. Direction is the analog stick, and use is the A button. While B is exiting out here. With the left shoulder button we can run. And we solved our first puzzle. So I don't want to spoil more for you on this. If you want to see more, you can check out the VOD where we played through the prologue. And what's very cool, there are already different ways to solve this. So there is even a little replayability already included. But I don't want to spoil you too much. And if you're having access to this yourself, enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to the 10th of October, where the full game will be released, where also this prologue will be included. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you don't get any nightmares tonight. Sleep well. See you on the next video. Have a good one, and